If you've ever not been sure what to send, what to say, who's on your list, what they want from you, customer survey is going to be your silver bullet. At the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what message to send to who, and the best part is, your customers are going to tell you. Have you ever heard this phrase, like, too much noise, not enough signal? That's what a lot of people that I talk to, brand owners, marketers, they feel like they're just kind of yelling their message into a void, and they're not necessarily always hitting on the points that their customers need to feel comfortable with their purchase. And the worst part is if you don't get that right, you don't have unlimited tries to get your customers' attention. You only have a few times with a new subscriber to get the right message in front of them before they stop engaging. So you don't want to waste a single one of those interactions. A customer survey will help you know exactly what to say so that your customers will actually look forward to hearing from you. It's going to entertain, it's going to educate, and it's going to move them towards the next step in their customer journey every time. The answer to all your problems is customer survey. That's it. That's the end of the video. Thanks for coming. No, okay, so there are three things that we want to get out of a customer survey. We want to ask why they bought the product, what moved them to buy it, what problem were they trying to solve, what was the thing that ultimately led to them making that purchase decision. You want to ask them what almost stopped them from buying. So here you're getting at objections, uncertainties, things like, I didn't know if this was going to fix my problem. And when you combine that with before, when we were talking, we're asking, what problem do you want this to solve for you? Now we have almost a complete marketing message. We have the benefits and the objections so that you can start answering those. The third thing that we want the customer survey to answer, and this is the one that most people forget about. This part is really about the customer experience. So you want to ask your customers what surprised or delighted them about the experience with shopping with your brand. And the reason that's important is because those are the experiences that really pull out what makes your brand special, what makes your customer experience special, and those are the things that you're going to want to communicate to your customers in some way. For example, one of our clients, Hairbrella, they make rain bonnets for women who just got their hair done. They don't want their hair to get wet in the rain, okay? That's a pretty obvious use case. If it's raining and your hair is nice, you don't want to mess it up. You cover your hair, okay? When we surveyed customers, we found out a whole other group of people were using them in their jobs. So if they had a uniform and they needed to have their hair back, so if they're in food service or health care, they just needed to have their hair back and protected and out of the way, that they were using these products specifically for that. Now that's something we never could have found out because we just weren't thinking about that as a possible use case. But people were out there, customers were out there in groups buying the product for this specific purpose. With that information, Hairbrella was able to actually create a whole new product line specifically directed at people who wanted to wear the hair covering for work. Do not underestimate how important customer surveys are. They will give you so much gold. All right, one last thing. You're sitting there thinking, Nichelle, no one wants to take a survey. Like, literally no one. No one has time. No one gives a shit. How am I going to get people to take a survey? I have two responses. One, just incentivize people. Just offer them something in exchange for taking your survey. It's critically important. The information in your customer survey is going to be so valuable that no matter what you incentivize, it's worth it. Make sure it's related to your brand. So we don't want to like give away an iPad because anyone wants an iPad. If you give away $5 to spend at your store, who's going to be incentivized by that? It's going to be people who want to shop with you, so they're invested in your brand. And the second thing is, people who don't give a shit about your brand shouldn't be filling out your survey. The information that we want is from your very best customers. We want to know why they shopped, what made them come back, what they love about your brand. And we want to multiply those people in your business. We want more of them. So don't stress too much about people who don't buy. Maybe make a different survey for them altogether and incentivize them with an iPad, right? If they're not shopping with you. Understanding why they don't like resonate with your brand and shop with your brand is important, but their opinions aren't going to help you find more of the very best people. So when you're surveying non-customers, take it with a grain of salt. That's it from me for this week. Hop in the Facebook group. We have our template customer survey there, so you can just grab that, deploy it ASAP. Go out there and send a survey. Let us know what your biggest insight was. Drop a message in the comments. Hit subscribe. Join the Facebook group. I'll see you next week.